The results have been very encouraging, a record. Our margins are a record, we're making very good cash flows, and it's underpinned by this ability to bring exploration projects into play and the strength of the broader portfolio. So very important focus on total costs, keeping our capital costs low for developing new projects, and that's underpinned the performance. Now we've got great new prospects in Guinea, in the DRC with the two new projects there, in Brazil with Corrida de Situ, we've got a couple of projects in Argentina, we've got some wonderful projects in Colombia, two major projects, and all of them are doing well. We're getting continuing exploration intersections and results, and as well as that we're well into the construction of Tropicana in Australia. So the portfolio is looking very good, and we're looking very strong, I think, for our target of 5.5 million ounces by 2014.
And you spoke of an extremely prospective district in the DRC where you have two projects, one in joint venture and one in your own.
We've got a great partner in Randgold on the Kibali project, and that's going very well. They're anticipating starting commissioning by the end of 2013, and so we'd expect to see pretty strong gold flow in 2014, and at the same time a smaller project by comparison, our Mongaloo prospect, is also looking very good, and we hope to be producing gold there in 2014 as well.
You spoke about your arms around an astonishing ore body that could be a game changer in Colombia.
Well, yes, the La Colosa deposit we've been exploring for almost 4 years now, and we've had some new intersections as we've worked our way north, one of them being 240 metres at better than 3 grams, puts it world-class category, and very excited by the potential, but it means it's still open to the north, so very excited in terms of what that could be. And the other thing with that deposit is we have a section there, 70-metre intersection at 14 grams, so underground may be a possibility as well.
And then existing operations, I mean Gaita, at one stage we were thinking you were going to sell it, and it was a problem child. That, wow, what a star now.
It has, it's been one of those things, we call it the Project One poster child. We've seen a 30% underlying productivity improvement, we've seen continuing improvements, grades have also improved as we've gone to depth, and from losing $120 million cash 3 years ago, we're generating $250 to $300 million, so massive turnaround. The team's done a wonderful job, and we're really pleased with what we see and where it's going.
Maybe it points to holding on to Obuasi and doing the same there.
Well, the good news, and I didn't talk to it today, but Obuasi's actually generated free cash flow this year for 9 months, in fact record free cash flow, so we're focusing on getting control, rebuilding the asset, and so you'll see a bit better production next year. But the good news is we're actually generating cash, so we're very pleased, and that'll help fund the asset recovery work and the new developments that we're putting in place. So very happy across the portfolio. Obviously we've had some challenges, but the guys are managing it, where we'll still see a relatively flat 2012, and then 2013 you'll really start to see the production kick in.
On the dividend side, I mean, this is quite an interesting approach you've got, looking at the dividends every quarter.
We've more than doubled our dividend from last year. As a company, we think it's important to build progressively off strengthening cash flows, and we're not the sort of company that pulls it or pulls the rug out from under a dividend when we see a little bit of heavy weather. So we think very carefully. We're not fly-by-nighters. We don't play fast and loose. We're consistent. We build progressively. We've been prudent, and certainly there's room for some upside. The gold price remains strong. Our performance remains strong. We'll continue to improve and share that with our shareholders.